Okay, how's it going, everybody? This is Gotta Transform All. We are back again tonight, continuing our Masuda hunt for shiny Fuecoco. Hello, Delta Room. Welcome on in. We are pretty prepared. We have our eggs set up to a point of, I believe, I have exactly 130, so this will take us to a full 800 eggs. And then, of course, if we hatch them all and there's still no shiny, we'll take some extra time to probably make some more. But we have at least 800 eggs for this hunt. Hopefully there's a shiny in here, because that would be two shinies today if we hatch this one. That is progress for the bingo board. And before I show this, just a reminder of the bingo board. So we got Kabuto, which we're starting on Friday, Fuecoco, Roggenrola, Bastiodon, which is just any space-time distortion mon, Tapu Koko, Dracozolt, and then the Shalfa H Unknown and Shalfa Bulbasaur. Today, I finally found myself a shiny Roggenrola in Y. Just for the record, I had found this was a semi-ongoing hunt since the start of May. Like, my first YouTube upload of this hunt was May 4th. So this has been an ongoing hunt of trying to get at least one of these guys from Horde Encounters in Y. Finally today, after 4 Mime Juniors, mind you, I finally got my first Roggenrola. And I did forget to, I think I forgot to make a mention in the video what the Horde count was, but I believe it was 275. So with this, you can actually see it at the top left and right there, like the L and R symbols has the shiny Gigalith. I have a Roggenrola. I have a Gigalith. I need one more to complete this line, and then I get to check off that bingo board spot. So I'm very excited about that. But then, ignoring that even, if we get lucky today, and in one of these eggs we have a shiny, we do get to check off that bingo board spot. And either way, we move on to Kabuto on Friday. Like, either way, whether we get the shiny or not, we're going for Kabuto on Friday. But I would like to end today with 2 big shiny gets. So I'm hoping we get it today. I just noticed I almost forgot to swap out these guys, because I definitely need Magmortar. Let's get our egg power, meal, and then we'll fly over to Livincia and begin our running around. Wait, no, where am I going? I immediately forgot what it was I needed to do, even though I had just said it. I was about to go make a picnic to get more eggs. No, I don't need to do that. I have the eggs. So now again, if we hatch the shiny, we will hatch the remaining eggs. Just in the off chance, like, there is somehow another shiny waiting. But if we hatch the shiny, we're not going to make more. If we hatch all these, still don't have the shiny, we will make more. Because I doubt that's going to take us to 12 o'clock. Yeah, I was very, very happy to see. Shiny Roggenrola finally, after four phases of Mime Jr. And now I will likely pick a different method to get the other Roggenrola or Boldor. Because I know there's I could do Dex Nav in Alpha Sapphire, or I could do a Masuda hunt in Sword. I think those are more or less my two options. Because that way, like, each stage of Shiny Roggenrola will be from a different method. I think I would like to try and do that. In fact, let me actually... I want to look up if I can hunt Roggenrola in Gen 7 games. I'll just try and look it up in between egg hatchings. Okay, so Roggenrola. Okay, it looks like... Looks like in Sun and Moon, the cave section of 10 Carat Hill seems like a really good spot to look for Roggenrola there. So yeah, I think I'll do SOS chaining for the last shiny Roggenrola. Because especially as far as the 3DS gameplay stuff goes, I want to include more Gen 7 games, because I've really focused on Gen 6 stuff up until this point. Ooh, shiny coughing. Good luck with that. I think it's a... Yeah, shiny coughing's not bad. I think even the gas changes color, which is neat. Yeah, even the gas changes color. It goes from like yellow to purple. Yeah, it looks like specifically in Sun and Moon, not Ultra Sun and Moon. It's a 30% chance for Roggenrola in the cave at 10 Carat Hill. So I'll probably end up going for it there. I think the sort of annoying thing is, I think for Sun and Moon, like, outside of just random encounters, SOS chaining and Masuda are the only methods for shiny hunting, really. At least in Ultra Sun and Moon, you have the wormholes. I think as far as that, it's like, really, there's not many other methods. It's random encounters, Masuda, or SOS chaining. What game are you hunting for coughing in? Fire Red. I don't know, because to me, like, using Sweet Scent is more useful for a game like X and Y or Alpha Sapphire, because it guarantees a horde encounter. I would think in other games it just summons a wild Pokemon, which might just be quicker for you to run around until one spawns. You have to go through the systems. Oh, am I... Am I back? I suddenly looked down at OBS and it just said like 0. Oh. Is everything good? Like, is YouTube acknowledging things? Seemingly. Okay. I'm actually getting like an OBS YouTube error? I don't know how to make that go away from my OBS. At the moment, it seems like it's going fine. Oh, and now it just disappeared from OBS. Okay, cool. Oh, that's a hole. But try again to answer the sweet scent question. I would think if you want to just guarantee the encounter and not have to just run around until something pops up, sweet scent's probably the option then. Now, to me, like, unless there's like an added benefit to sweet scent, I would think it's quicker to just run around real quick till you encounter something, instead of having to go through all the menus to click the sweet scent option, and then sitting through the move animation before you get into the battle. That's also my take as someone that has never really used sweet scent outside of doing it for horde encounters, so I don't know. Mileage may vary. Oop. Gotta swap the party. $700 eggs. I mean, even if that one was shiny, we have another 100 eggs still to hatch. But that's the first box done. On to the second one. Hey Draven, how's it going? It's going... it's going. The Fuecoco hunt's taking longer than the last one we hatched, but that was to be expected. I did get a shiny Roggenrola finally from Horde Encounters in Y. So I'm now one more Roggenrola away from hatching, what am I saying? I am one more Roggenrola away from marking off this bingo board spot now. So I'm very excited about that, and if we can hatch this last shiny tonight, we get to mark that one off as well. So I'm really hoping we can get it tonight. How much time? 4 minutes, okay. Ooh, you found a Shalfa? That's amazing. Like it's one thing to get like one of the guaranteed alphas as shiny, or like using like the donut power or whatever in hyperspace. But if you can somehow get lucky enough to get like a 5%, alpha as a shiny on top of that, that is some serious luck. So congrats on that. Oh wait, yeah, that's actually crazier. A full odds random Shalfa? That's actually crazier. More congrats, I guess. You know, if there is one thing I'm looking forward to for Friday's stream when we move on to Kabuto, it's how much better just every system involving eggs is in Sword and Shield, or just any other game. Because, like, getting eggs in this game is horrendously terrible. Like, I don't know why they would do it, why they would change it to something just clearly worse for this game. Like my favorite thing is that I don't have to prepare eggs. For the Kabuto hunt, I can just jump right into it and I can end it at any point I need to. Yeah, the meal is over, okay. So we'll hatch this group and then go make another meal. Are you going for Hippowdon now? Okay, okay, I see. Good luck. So you're going for different forms as well then? Oh, good. Best of luck to you with that. Like I feel like that's. I almost feel like it has to be at least more annoying to hunt over a shiny hunt. Because at least with the shiny hunt, like you can just spam a bunch. Like spam fly or like spam running back and forth, whatever a bunch, then check it after a while. But the game's not going to save an alpha. So if it spawns one, you have to check it every single time. Right, but that's what I mean. Like, at least if you were shiny hunting, you can spam fly or, like, spam run back and forth, and then check after, like, a minute or two, even. But if you're looking for, like, just regular alphas, the game's not gonna save one if it spawns it. So you can't just, like, spam fly or run back and forth and check after a point. Like, that's the kind of thing you have to check every single time. Because any time could be the time when alpha spawns in. Yes, I mean, hopefully one spawns quick enough for you. Alright, that's box 2 done. And then after this 5, we're halfway through the eggs. And not even 11 yet, so we're absolutely going to have some time left to make some more eggs if we don't get the shiny. Yeah, I remembered you doing the alpha decks. I had just forgotten it wasn't Shalfa. So that was my mistake in not remembering correctly. But yeah, you're doing really good progress then. Because the dex is only like 200 something, and some of them just can't be shiny hunted. I mean, how many... Well, sorry, not shiny hunted again. I'm mistaking that. Some of them can't be alpha hunted. So I think there's 227. Yeah, from the looks of it, there's 227 Mons that can be alpha in the main game. Because obviously not counting Xerneas, Yveltal, Mewtwo. In those? Oh, wait, no, you did mention that. I remember the adamant nature now. So yeah, you definitely have your work cut out for you. Considering that, though, you have made a lot of amazing progress, though. If you already have 105. Because, like, not only do you have to get the 5% alpha roll, but then you also have to get the 1 in 25 nature roll. Ooh, nice. Hopefully you enjoy your vacation. I have not Delta Room. I know. I mean, I don't know what device you're using, Draven, but at least for me, if I click his name, I have an option to go to channel. Time 17. Okay. Oh, I stopped to check the time right before the eggs started hatching. I will say it does not look like a link at my end. Fuecoco needs to hurry up and go. Go Gadget, shiny Fuecoco. Like, if we don't get the Fuecoco tonight, I am gonna be sad. Because again, regardless of if we get it tonight or not, we're moving on to starting Kabuto on Friday. I would like to start that hunt, having this one done. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I will just be sad. So, like, on the flip side, though, I did finally get the shiny Rock'n'Rolla. So if we can't get this shiny, I did at least get progress with a different hunt. So there's some solace in that. But it'd be really, really cool to make progress on 2 of them in one day. Well, that was the last one, so 760. Alright, last full box. And only 40 more eggs to hatch for the ones I've made prior to stream. So only 40 more chances to get the shiny before we have to make some more. How much time? 9 minutes, okay. You know, if there is one thing I have not decided yet, if I want to do or not, in Sword, there's 2 different daycare locations. There's the one in the wild area, and there's one in Route 5. If I want to just hatch eggs and do nothing else, I can use the daycare in the wild area. If I want... Oh! Shiny Fuecoco! Oh! That completely ended my train of thought. Let's go! 762 eggs. After our last shiny, we have our final Fuecoco. Oh, let's go. It is brave nature, so attack up and speed down. I think that's awful for this. Pretty sure that's awful for this, which is really funny considering this is probably going to be my Skeledirge. Because I assume, yeah, because Torch Song raises special attack. So having its, like, it would have been better if, I think if like special attack was up instead of attack, I would have accepted it more. But yeah, just to have its attack go up and its speed down is two stats that don't need to be altered in that way. Oh, but I don't care. Let's go. Shiny Fuecoco. Oh, that was a long time after our last one. So we got shiny, or nope, this is not the shiny box. Oops. Here we go. So we got our first shiny Fuecoco all the way back in 2023. So I would have gotten this before I even considered streaming. We got our second one back on the 26th when I started going for this again. And now we have our third one. We're going to just go ahead and evolve this right away. Because all we really got to do is just shove berries, or not berries, but candies into it. Yes, we just did it. We literally just did it. 762. Like I haven't evolved it. I haven't added it to tonight's shinies yet. We just got it. And also, hello, Shuppet. Welcome on in. Great timing. I was saying it earlier, Shuppet. I really wanted to get this tonight because either way, we're moving on to Kabuto on Friday. But to get this done would have made that easier to do, and we got it done. So we also have to update the we got to update the bingo card as well. So we got some stuff to do before we continue hatching these eggs. Alright, so here. Was I not even leveling up the shiny? For crying out loud. No, I'm just, no, not canceling that. What happened to the shiny? Did I swap them and then swap them back? I did. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's not have you there. Let's try that again. Ah, yep. That's on me. I think what I must have done and not realized it, I put... I don't even know. I somehow got the wrong one mixed up. Oh yeah, if you need to warm up, my Fuecoco here just learned Incinerate. Please don't do that, Shuppet. Here we go. Shiny Fuecoco. Into Shiny Crocalor, who we've already seen once. And then one more candy ought to do it. Want to start in Hyper Voice again. Still no. And... did I hit B? I don't think I had my hand on the controller. Okay, I'm not gonna touch it this time. And shiny Skeledirge is here. Oh, that is awesome to see. Oh, and you are absolutely learning Torch Song. Yeah, instead of Incinerate. Oh, let's go. That is the shiny Fuecoco line done. I have 2 of the 3 starter lines done. At some point, I'm going to have to go for Sprigatito. But getting this one is huge. So now there's several other things I need to do. Oops, wait a second. There we go, there's the duplicate I was looking for. And then... there we go. Egg number 762. What happened to the counter? I think I must have hit the 2 or something a couple times. It's 762. There we go. And the other huge thing we get to do, the bingo card. And as usual, I'm going to leave that up while I do this. And you guys get to see it update live with the check mark. And that's going to be another bingo line as well. Even more exciting. Because we'll get that top left to bottom right diagonal. There we go. So I see it on my end, and I see it on the stream end. There we go. Another spot checked off, and another bingo on the bingo board. We only have 7? We only have 7 hunts left on the board. We have Kabuto, which we're starting on Friday. We have Roggenrola, which, again, I made progress on that today. Throw? Throw was, like, some of them were just, like, random shinies I wanted to get. Like, for whatever reason, I just want a shiny Throw, so I threw that on there for ZA. Some of them were meant to be, like, easier hunts. Throw in ZA was absolutely one of those. But yeah, that was just a random shiny I thought to throw on there that I wanted to get. But yeah, Kabuto we're starting on Friday. Roggenrola I made progress on today. Which, Shuppet, I don't know if you saw this, I'm assuming not. Shiny Roggenrola from Pokemon Y. Finally got a shiny Roggenrola and not a Mime Jr. So I have Roggenrola and Gigalith now. I only need a Boldore, and for that I will probably do SOS Chaining in Sun. But I'm one away from being able to check that off, which is even more exciting. Then we have Bastiodon, which is just any exclusive Space-Time Distortion Mon and Arceus, Tapu Koko, which is on pause, Dracozolt, which I have not actually had a dedicated stream going for that. That's all been off stream so far, and very, very sparsely done. And then the Shalfa hunts for Unknown H and Bulbasaur, which are just always ongoing. And out of all of these, the Unknown H, the Bulbasaur, and the Bastiodon spots are the three I really do not believe I will get checked off this year. Like, I just don't believe it. Dracozolt and Tapu Koko, we will need some luck to make that happen, but I believe those can happen. And then Roggenroll and Kabuto, like, they're gonna happen. One way or another, they're gonna happen. So that's very exciting. I am so happy we got that shiny tonight. There's shiny Skeledirge. Let's go. Again, brave nature, relaxed nature, and hardy nature. So neutral, oh nope, defense up and speed down. And then attack up and speed down. Again, probably, I mean, oh, no, it's not a great nature for it. Because we get an attack buff that Skeledirge really doesn't need. And then we get speed down, which Skeledirge could have probably used. So not a great nature for it, but I don't care. We got shiny Skeledirge and the Fuecoco line done. But we have some more eggs to hatch. So we gotta finish hatching those. Do I need... Yeah, the sandwich ran out. Or, not sandwich, but the meal. I also need to reset the counter. So you guys are gonna see that number just drop all the way down here. It's a lot quicker to just manually reset it to 0, but I think this is more fun to watch happen. Almost there. There we go. Back to 0. And yeah, we still have some eggs. This was more towards the end of it, though. There's less than 40 eggs left. And just because we have the eggs and maybe we can get another one randomly, I will just hatch the rest of them as planned. But we're not going to be making more eggs after. And we'll just count them. Just in the off chance we do get another one. We can see how many eggs it took. But to answer some of the things there, as far as Dynamax Adventures go, I'm still taking a break from that. The plan is probably whenever Blue Vector does another DA weekend event is when we'll jump back into it again. But yeah, I'm still feeling... Did I... This is supposed to be 3, isn't it, then? Yeah, it's the last ones? Okay. So we need to get another egg power meal so we can hatch these quickly. Yes, and sorry, the other thing was nicknames. I'm not really one to nickname my mons. Back in 3DS era, I absolutely was. I have a bunch of Pokemon named after Transformers, for one example. But yeah, at least in the Switch era, I've not really been naming my Pokemon. The exceptions being, and I don't even know if they're really exceptions, it's more just for my personal preference. My Unknown in Arceus, I do name them after the letters they are. So like instead of just all being unknown, they will be like Unknown X, Unknown H, Unknown V. So that way they're not just all sitting in the box named Unknown. Yeah, we'll hatch these remaining eggs, and we'll figure out what we're doing after that. After that? Yeah, I know as far as at least current future stream plans go. Obviously on Friday we're going to be starting the Kabuto shiny hunt in Sword. If we can get that done, then what we will likely be doing after that is probably some streams dedicated to Dracozolt. Since I think that's the only other, like besides Tapu Koko, the only other hunt on the bingo card that I think is doable this year. And it's also kind of, I think, the only thing, yeah, besides Roggenrola, really. Like Kabuto, Dracozolt are the only two I have not, like, put in dedicated stream time towards. The Bulbasaur and Unknown Bastiodon spots I've done streams for this year. And have continued off stream as well, obviously, but Dracozolt have not done. Kabuto haven't started. And then Roggenrola is pretty much the only thing that's not going to be on a stream. Like, unless I want to do a Masuda hunt for that in Sword. But I already got one of them from Dynamax Adventures. I think it'd be cool to have each of them from a different game. So I am going to get the third Shiny Roggenrola from Sun, doing SOS chaining. What was that? Party? Yeah. Like, I think, like, as far as, like, non-bingo card streams go, it's been a while, but I do kind of want to do another ZA Shiny Zone Gauntlet. Because, like, like, admittedly, as miserable as the endings go, I do enjoy doing that. And if nothing else, it basically means like, oh, we're going for 20 shinies. Like one for each zone. Just interesting to see like what zones take how long and what shinies we end up getting from them. One more. Welcome back. I think as far as the plan for tonight goes, we're going to hatch our remaining eggs. And then maybe we pick a... I don't know. I have thoughts about what we could do between now and midnight. Okay, have a good night, Deltarune. And fries sound good right now. Yeah, Shuppet, that was actually one of the things I was thinking of doing. Like, I was trying to think of, like, what would be a... Oh, I need a different party. Because we have there's only 20 eggs left. I'm just trying to think, like, what would be a Pokemon I would want to go for. Like, especially without, like, having an outbreak for it. Well, I'd rather get the, I'd like to get the eggs hatched. Because the sooner we get the eggs hatched, the more time we'll have to do for something else. Because the longer the eggs take to hatch, the closer we'll be to midnight, and the closer we are to the outbreaks re-rolling. Because that is still how I would like to end the stream. Just going for one of the random outbreaks that roll. But yeah, we can look at the list, we can look at the list again after we get this done. Although, funny thing now that you mention that, when I was cleaning out the Fuecoco in home from the end of the last stream yesterday, I realized I apparently had a shiny Sobble and Drizzile. I don't remember getting them, but I apparently got them at some point. So I had to go and add them to my shiny dex list and remove them from the missing dex list. Okay, we got 10 more. 10 more chances to see if we just get an extra shiny Fuecoco. If not, that's fine, we got the ones we needed. But it would be cool to just have an extra. Okay, last 5. Hi Elliot, how are you doing? That's good. I'm also doing really good. We got the shiny Fuecoco line done, and I got a shiny Rock and Roll NY finally today as well. So shiny Fuecoco line is done. We got that bingo board spot checked off now, and I got one more for the Rock and Roll line. So I just need to get one more for a Boldor, and I can check that one off. So now we're hatching our literal last eggs that I had made before stream. And then we're going to figure out what to do for the rest of the stream. Pretty much the plan's probably going to be we pick a Pokemon to go for in this game. And then when the outbreaks reroll, we'll pick one of those to run through to end the stream. Okay, I believe this is the last egg. Okay, we did not have another shiny in the group, but again, we just needed the one, so we are all done. Oop. Okay, so let's bring up the Excel sheet here for the missing decks. I know I need the Dreepy line, which is right down here, the Dreepy line. I think I've gotten most everything else. I mean, as far as time goes, it's more like, what can I just go for quickly in this game until midnight? In fact, it'll probably be easier for me to just open up my Word document to see what I'm missing. Let's see. There's really not much that's easy to go for. Although we could, you know what? Let's try Galarian Slowpoke, because I've got both Slowbro and Slowking here. So I need them in this game. Unless it's ZA, but we're in this game now, so let's go for that. I think the option would be we fly here, make a sandwich for this beach, and probably just picnic reset. Yeah, Elliot, if you want to offer that, at some point I would like to go for the violet paradoxes. And if you want, I can help you with the scarlet paradoxes. We could do like a union circle thing, or whatever they call it in this game. Like, one of us could join the other's game, and we can dual hunt the paradoxes for each other. Because if nothing else, I don't mind letting you join my game so we can hunt for the scarlet paradoxes if you want them. Oh no, we're not going to do that tonight. Just at some point. At some point. Okay, so let's save. And then let me look up a psychic sandwich. So 3 onion, cucumber, pickle. Okay. Welcome back, Shuppet. We'll do spicy, sour again, I guess. We'll do, Elliot. We are going to be going. We'll do, Elliot. For Shuppet, we are going to be going for Galarian Slowpoke. So I'm making a psychic sandwich. And we don't need that. If I'm not mistaken, I believe like a Alolan Grimer and Muck can also spawn. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They're not psychic. They're poison dark. Never mind. So let me see. We definitely get NK. That we don't need. Are you kidding me? That wasn't even 15 seconds. That wasn't even 15 seconds. Not what I wanted to do. There we go, I gotta remember the controls. There we go. How? That wasn't even 15 seconds. Like, literally, like, what 5 spawns? Maybe? I'm just gonna throw Ultra Balls. And crit catch. We got it. Okay. So that's 3 shinies today. I get to knock off my shiny decks. That's crazy. This wasn't even with the outbreak we did the other night. This is just like the full odds block, basically. Now the thing is, like, we can also end up maybe accidentally finding an NK, but I'm not really going to be looking at the NKs. So if one of those does shine, it's probably going to just be missed. I think the easiest way to go about this is to just well, I guess we'll save again since we got it. I legitimately don't think I've had this luck with a sandwich before in this game. Like, I legitimately don't think I've ever had that happen. Yeah, I mean, I do need two. So we are going to go for another one, because I need Slowbro and Slowpoke, or Slowbro and Slowking. And I think the easiest option is just to, like, picnic reset. Oh, wait, so you found a random Charcadet and you actually saw it? Like, you somehow saw just the blue eyes? That's crazy. Like, if there was a random shiny Charcadet, I would not see it. Like, I would not be looking at the Charcadet, I would not be seeing that. That is one of the most awful shinies they did in Gen 9. So props for seeing it, though. I do need Galarian Slowpoke. Let's see. Any shiny? Nope. Okay, so let me see. There we go. Shiny Galarian Slowpoke. Somehow. Well, I know the, like, don't get me wrong, they're awesome Pokemon. Like, they cooked with a lot of the Gen 9 designs. But, like, Charcadet, Ceruledge, and Armarouge have, like, awful shinies. The fact that, like, the only thing that changes is the eyes and nothing with the armor is nonsense. I think. They're awesome Pokemon, but so much more could have been done with that shiny. I mean, if I somehow happen to see a shiny NK, I'll go for it. But I don't need NK for the decks. So it's very much like I'm not really looking at them because they're not what I'm going for. Again, if I happen to see some brown on one of them, I'll go get it. Oh, execute. Oh. I didn't even think, like, execute could be spawning up there as well. Pretty sure I might need executor. That's something I might need to look at too. Wait, let me look real quick. No, I don't. I got executor, and a low-end executor, so we are good there. Let me put you in the box for now. I could not tell, like, all I could see was the forehead. Like, it was perfectly angled to where I just couldn't see what that was. Would it actually be better if I ran corner to corner? No, okay. I actually thought that was one for a second. Yeah, let's actually try just running corner to corner. And seeing how this goes. Because maybe then I'll also have a better look at the NK that are spawning. Right. The Alolan Executor is, but like Execute were spawning on the grass up there, and I thought I needed regular Executor, but I apparently got a regular Executor at some point. Oh, speaking of. Right, but I think enough are despawning that I'm getting some new spawns. At the very least, I'm seeing a lot more Slowpoke on the beach. Yeah, I think at the very least, like, going end to end is having an effect on the ends. Oh, you're not psychic either. I am not sure why there's just a random Pokemon that has nothing to do with the sandwich here. We'll see what's there the next time we go over there. I don't know. I mean, I think doing it like this is I'm getting more Slowpoke spawns than I was with the picnic resets. We got Pick-a-Peck back. You know what? Maybe we can just do picnic resets from the corner and try that, rather than just the middle of the beach. Yeah, I think this... Oh, is that... Oh, accidentally ran into you. No. Okay. Go back over here. Oh, but now I got Crab Brawler as our random. Well, I still need one more Galarian Slowpoke. That's the thing. I got one. I have a second one to make either Slowbro or Slowking. But I need another to make the other evolution. I'm gonna guess Fuecoco, Slowpoke, and Lickitung. Oh, we just got the outbreaks rerolled because it is midnight now here. With the we have 16 minutes left. With Sparkling Power 3, we should have a lot more psychic outbreaks that got rolled. So let me look at our outbreaks. Oh. And NK, funny enough, but Alolan Muck, is that... Do I need Grimer, or... Oh, I have Muck. I need Grimer. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so not Muck. We gotta execute. Alright, just 3 here. Spoink, Arrokuda... Cloyster, Golduck, who's not psychic type, but funny he shows up. Wooper, Spinarak, Ralts, and Indeedee. So no outbreaks for anything I need, unfortunately. I will say for the picks you've made, Fuecoco was obviously my Gen 9 starter. Turtwig was my Gen 4 starter. For Gen 2, though, I did go with Cyndaquil. So a little different there as far as favorite Gen 2 starter, but Totodile's still awesome. You know what, actually, I just had a thought. Yeah, there's still time left. Let's try some time resets. Because that'll re-roll the outbreaks. Maybe we can try and find one that's a psychic type we need. Haunter, Chingling. Let's see. Toad School. Spathra. A funny Charcadet showed up. Kilowattrel, Carkol, Makuhita. So nothing there. Execute, Trapinch, Autumn Sawsbuck, Choodle, Heracross, Spoink. It'd be nice if something from the Gothita line could roll. Dratini somehow. Bronzong, Skrelp, so no. Inkay again. Chansey. One of the Minior forms. Got Bombardier, Fomantis, Spinarak, Hatchram. Again, it'd be really, really nice if like anything from the Gothita line could roll. Young Goose for some reason. Gardevoir. Indeedee again. And regular Slowpoke. Well, I don't... See, this is going to be a little bit of a problem, though, Elliot. I don't know the next time I'm gonna have an opening to do that. Which is also going to be a problem for you again, obviously, because I don't know what your availability is. Because starting Friday, we're moving into Sword to start the Kabuto hunt. This is just more doing some more things before I end the stream. Two cannon, alright. And then Solosis and Reuniclus, that's funny. Poliwag. Oh, Bellsprout. I do need Victory Bell, but that's not Psychic type. Spoink. Psyduck. Metacham, if it was Metatite, but no, Skrelp. Espeon, Bronzong again, and Indeedee again. You know what? I'm gonna say that's enough. But we'll do. Gonna sync that back up. For the remaining 10 minutes, we're gonna keep resetting for the Slowpokes. Yeah, we'll keep resetting for the Slowpokes, either for the next 10 minutes or until we get a shiny. And then we'll run over to the Bellsprout outbreak, and we'll run through that. Hopefully get one that we can then evolve into a Victory Bell. And then that'll probably be it for the stream. And gotcha, Elliot. I I would say it's probably going to be a few streams. Unless somehow the Kabuto hunt goes stupidly well. But it would probably be a few streams until I'd be down to try doing that. Because at the very least I either want to get the Kabuto hunt done, or if it takes too long, then I'll be moving on to something else. And that something else then can be paradox hunting. And suddenly it's nighttime. And yeah, you really never know how the luck is gonna go. Just look at Fuecoco. The first egg was like... Oh, hold on. I need to look at something here. That is actually... Okay, that's actually really weird. For the number on the screen there. Yeah, Masuda was 512. So when we passed 512, we went over the odds. But what's crazy... The first Fuecoco I hatched was in 38 eggs. And how many eggs did we have left over after we hatched the shiny tonight? 38. I mean, just randomly weird coincidence. That means absolutely nothing, but weird that we have got two 38s involved with the shiny Fuecocos. I mean, it's more about... I want to make sure I don't see a shiny. Shove it, but also just making sure I give time for things to spawn. No, that one's not shiny. Oh. I moved close enough to the Toucan outbreak that I just accidentally triggered it. We still got 5.5 minutes. What Pokemon were you facing? Oh, the Hisui. Is it the Hisuian starter raids? Tsugi? I assume Hisuian Decidueye? Oh, it's Typhlosion in the raids now? I've really not bothered with any of the 7-star raids. So I've also not really been paying attention to them all that much. I mean, not me tonight at least. I want to try and get this stuff done so I can end the stream and go to bed. So I got less than 2 minutes for this, and then we can go do the Bellsprout outbreak. And for that one, we're just running through it. Is that... No, that's not. Oh, are you on the Switch 1? Or are you just still calling it that? Yeah, okay. It's sad and pathetic that Scarlet and Violet launched on the Switch the way it did. Like for a company with as much, I'm sure, profitability as Pokemon, there's no excuse for them to have not made their game better. None. I mean, it's like at least good on them for fixing it in some aspect, but like how it runs on this currently is how it should have run on the Switch 1. Alright, that's it for the sandwich. I couldn't think of the name for whatever reason. So let's go over here to the Bellsprout outbreak. We're gonna run through it, and that'll be it for the stream. We'll be back on Friday, again to begin the Kabuto hunt in Sword, which I think might be the first time I've really opened Sword up. Probably since leaving Dynamax Adventures, honestly. Okay, I can... This is actually not an ideal place for a Bellsprout outbreak. Like, are they not even spawning down here? Oh no, there's one. Yeah, this is actually a really awful outbreak location. I'm seeing like no spawns of Bellsprout. Oh, here's some. Oh, was that that's an applet in the tree? Okay. Yeah, for some reason, like, I mean, well, not for some reason, there's reasons, but, like, everything has been going up. It's like, for some reason, like, Nintendo's raising the price on the Switch 1. Which is like, this is your previous console, how are you raising the price? Oh, for crying out loud, it just bugged out. Okay. Yeah, this is really just an awful location for this outbreak. So again, going back to my point of there's no excuse for the game being as poorly run as it is. There's still a bug like that just randomly happens for no reason. Like... You know, I think between... between the awful outbreak location and whatever this bug is that's happening to my Pokemon, I think I might just end the stream on this. Yeah, this is stupid. Alright, well, the number's going down at least. Yeah, like right now it's bugged out to a point I cannot recall. Iron Hands? Like I'm hitting the trigger button and it's just not doing anything? Alright, I think I'm done with this. This is going stupidly. I didn't want to send you out again. Okay, now I want to hit that button to save the game. Before we go, though, we do have one more thing to do, and that is to evolve our Slowpoke. Now we have to find the... Okay, I don't know which one gives which evolution. But we are going to just use... Do I have to give it to... Do I have to give it to the Slowpoke and evolve it? Oh, let's go the other way, because we're at the bottom. How are you? Okay, I'm gonna... Right, there's a person at the... Right, you're right. Okay. Have to go to the coastal biome and find someone here. The coastal lead 4, that is here. And if I remember correctly, it's someone on here, right? Is it you? Nope. Nope, that's the place. There you are, okay. I guess that's the first option, so we'll go with this one first. You know what, while we're here, I'm going to have her make both. So that way someday we don't have to go searching for her again. We are going to use the cuff to evolve it into presumably Slowpoke, or Slowbro, I guess. Alright, so... Nope, we have it in the party, so we need the bag. Oh, did I already have them? No, I didn't. They just don't register as new. Okay. Here we go. Galarian Slowpoke evolves into the Solarian? Shiny Galarian Slowbro. That is a brand new shiny for me again. I will let you have that move. There we go. So you go right there. Gonna save again. You're Solarian. Sounds so mystical, but it's just misspeaking. Alright, so I think what I'll do as well, let's bring up my Excel sheet. We can update this. So, here we go. Alright, so first, We have the Slowbro we can remove. And this is the only annoying part, having to then move all of these guys over. And these guys we're going for on Friday. Yeah, I know. I have some of these as shinies in Pokemon Go already. Not the Galarian birds, but like what's a good example? I think Carablast down here. Carablast I have in Pokemon Go, but I don't. I count them in a sense. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Wait. What is it? What are we doing? Hold on. There we go. Like I count them in a sense, but at the same time I'd rather get them from main game stuff so they don't have that stupid Go logo on them. Which I know they distributed them at some point, but I didn't. I wasn't a shiny hunter then, so I never went for them. Which again, I'll just more and more. Why I'm so surprised I have the 2011 Legendary Beasts as shiny. I was not a shiny hunter back then. I don't know why I have those. Like the Entei Raikou Suicune event from 2011. I don't know why I have those shinies. I was not a shiny collector, or hunter even, until Arceus dropped in 2022. I don't know why I have those. So we got those removed. We need to do Skeledirge. Hold up. I messed something up there. You shouldn't be there. So that's two we gotta fix here. You just get cut. And yes, before anyone asks, this does include just every shiny I am missing, regardless of whether it is actually something obtainable. It's like obviously all these mons I'm currently moving, all these Paradox legendaries, they cannot be gotten as shiny, but I'm still missing them, so they're still here. Nope, nope. There we go, okay. So let me try and zoom out a little bit. Unfortunately, because of Gen 5 specifically, as you can see, I can't zoom out too far and have everything actually be visible. Like, if I want to have everything on the screen, that is how much I have to zoom out. Oh, why? Why did you go that far? What the heck? Let's just go back to 100%, please. There we go. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of Gen 5. But we made progress today. We got the Roggenrola. We got that removed. But Gen's, let's see, one sec here. Zoom back out again. So Gen 2 is the shortest gen, but that makes sense. It's already a small generation to begin with. Gen 4, thanks to Legends Arceus, is not much. Then Gen 9 is shockingly also pretty low. Well, it's the next lowest. And then it's now a three-way tie with Gens 1, 3, and 6. Funny enough, it's a three-way tie. And then Gens 8 and 7 are the same. And then obviously Gen 5 is all the way down there. I have Blood Moon in Gen 8 because it is a Gen 8 Mon originally. Like, Ursaluna was Legends Arceus, which was Gen 8. So, like, if I was, like, just for one example, if I was missing regular Ursaluna, that would also be here next to Blood Moon. So it's like the same thing with any forms. Like, I have Rattata, but I need a Alolan Rattata. But it's a form of a Gen 1 Mon, so I have it with the Gen 1 decks. And I will say, like, gender difference Mons, I don't really care about gender differences much, which is why I'm not sure. Like, I have male and female Frillish and Jellicent here for some reason. I'm unsure if I'm hunting for both of them or if I'm just hunting for one and one. But yeah, for the most part, I don't care about gender differences. So, like, Unpheasant is just one version of Unpheasant. Whichever one I get, I consider that done. Like, Gen 6 would be a lot shorter if I got a lot of the Furfrou forms. And then the Vivillon forms, there's no... I don't know. I might take those off. They're stupid to hunt for, basically. They're region locked on the 3DS. And then if you want to hunt them in Scarlet and Violet, you need all the different Pokemon Go postcard? That's the name. You need all the Pokemon Go postcards to hunt them. And that just seems like a complete headache of a hassle. But I mean, for Gen 6 otherwise, it's basically Aegislash and Heliolisk, and then Legendaries. Like, Aegislash and Heliolisk are the last two, like, regular Gen 6 Mons I'm missing. Well, that's the thing too, though, Elliot. Like, it's region locked, as in, like, your 3DS has to be set to a region, which I think for the most part is usually locked to a 3DS. And without hacking into it, I don't think you can change it for the most part. At least as far as my research showed. Like, oh yeah, if you can change your region and hunt for the Vivillon forms, but your 3DS is likely locked to a region that you can't change. without maybe hacking. So that's not, I don't think that's happening for me on the 3DS. The Scarlet and Violet method is probably the easiest way, but even that's a stupid hassle. So yeah, I mean, I'm currently working on Zigzagoon, Ninkata, and Skitty in Alpha Sapphire. But unfortunately, that is also currently 3,400 encounters without a shiny. Because I'm doing the horde encounter method, so that's 5 at a time at the 1 in 1,365. So nothing in 3,400 on that. But the bright side is whenever something finally shines, it's gonna be a new shiny. Because I don't have the Zigzagoon line, I don't have the Ninkata line, I don't have the Skitty line. So whatever shines first, it's at least a new shiny. Alright, I think I just got a sign that it is time to stop streaming. The tablet I used to read chat just shut off because it lost all its power. But yeah, so the plan for Friday again is to go for Kabuto and Kabutops, get those shinies, and also get the bingo board spot checked off with that one. Oh, welcome back, Shabbat. So Friday we'll go for that. If we're lucky, that's quick. And then after that, streams are more up in the air. Like, we might spend some time going for Dracozolt, just because I think that's the last thing on this bingo board. I have not had a stream dedicated for. Because Kabuto and Dracozolt are the only things I haven't streamed for. Roggenrola we can count because of Dynamax Adventures. We got the Boldor. We've had streams for Shelfa Unknown Age and the Space-Time Distortions. We've had streams for Tapu Koko. We've had streams for going for the Shelfa Bulbasaur. So yeah, streams will be more up in the air after we get Kabuto. So as far what that might be, I don't know. Again, another thing I would like to try and do again is my ZA Shiny Zone Gauntlet, which I actually still have. I still have that slide for. I know we've got. This was the end of the last run, and then I have the first run and the different shinies and run-throughs of the zones it took to get those shinies. So I would like to give that another attempt. That's going to take a lot of work to clear this up. So maybe at some point, maybe. But I think, yeah, that'll be where I end things. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I will be back on Friday, going for Kabuto in Sword. No, that's not 453. So my ZA Shiny Zone Gauntlet is my own personal challenge I came up with. I run through each zone, like, in order. I run through, check every spawn, move on to the next zone, and I keep doing that until I find a shiny. When I find a shiny, that zone is removed from the rotation, and I just keep going until I'm got down to like the last 1 or 2 zones. Then I'm just going back and forth between those 2 zones. These numbers are basically the number of resets it took to find a shiny in them. So the Fletchinder took 453 Zone 7 checks to find that, compared to also 816 the first time I did it. For some reason, zones 18 and 7 have been the most painful both times I did this. So I kind of want to do another one also to see if it would be 3 for 3 if they do that. But yeah, that is something I'll return to this sort of challenge at some point. Probably not immediately after we get the Kabuto line done. But that is something I would like to do again. But yeah, that is going to do it for me tonight, everybody. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll be back on Friday going for Kabuto. And hopefully we get that quickly. In the meantime, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you Friday. Have a good night.